There was a time when baseball was king. Ballparks were scattered throughout South Bend. Men, women, children, neighbors, and factory workers gathered to play, to make memories, and to build community. In the 1920s, the Studebaker Industrial Baseball League was at the top of the South Bend sports page, and the Foundry Giants were often at the top of the standings. Nearly 30 years before the integration of baseball, the Giants competed against their predominantly white co-workers. Today, this kind of community baseball is mostly gone. Hyper-competitive leagues at suburban complexes and costly private travel teams have made baseball a sport that is inaccessible for many of our youth. We hope to change that. Nestled within Southeast Park sits an underused space where we hope to build Foundry Field, a high-quality, publicly accessible diamond. Foundry Field aims to reclaim our ties to baseball, revive our urban communities, and restore the legacy of the Foundry Giants. Foundry Field will reintroduce baseball to our inner city through partnerships with the South Bend Venues Parks and Arts, the Boys and Girls Club, and South Bend Community Schools. Foundry Field will become a place for play, for youth development through the game of baseball. It will also become a place for story, rediscovering the Foundry Giants as well as other nearly forgotten histories like Uncle Bill's softball team, a Potawatomi baseball team, and how Charles Thomas inspired the integration of professional baseball here in South Bend. Foundry Field will remind us of these stories, of the strength, resilience, and courage found in our past, inspiring the next generation of community leaders that will fight to make South Bend a more inclusive and connected community.
When I was 9 years old, there was one park on the west side of town on Western Avenue called Romy Hammy's Park. And it was built specifically for black and brown people in those poor neighborhoods would have an opportunity to play the game. And it's really tough to imagine that in all these neighborhoods now, a kid doesn't have a chance to play a pickup game of baseball, be around his friends and neighbors, be around kids that he might or she might have an opportunity to go to school with.
My vision for this space 5-10 years down the road is that our kids in the summer are running over ecstatic, not only to engage in programming at this field, but to also play and be a part of leagues that they're wearing their Southeast Side hats around with pride, and this is a part of my upbringing, this is part of who I was, and this is where I bonded with my dad or my mom.
All will be welcome at Foundry Field, a vibrant place to gather, play, learn, and be inspired. Rediscovering the heroes of our past and writing the next chapter in the story of our community. Foundry Field is home of the Giants.